Thokozani bogogo nabomkhulu, makhosi amakhulu, makhosi amahle. Mazini sengwayo, nyamakayishi, nyamapepezeli. I want to talk about Amabhayi, Mkhize Khabazela. Sibalukhulu makatuzela. Katsheni buyabenyathi. Buvungane hlase mkhathini ngunomzamo ngumkhanya kude. I want to talk about Amabhayi ukuthi when can we wear them off? Do we have on-off days where we can wear Amabhayi? Can we choose not to wear them at some days, at certain times, during some days? Can we choose to? If only your ancestors allows you not to wear them, you can. You cannot wear now out of your own decision, make the decision to not wear them. Because you are connecting with your ancestors uvusa imimoya yedlozi. Like I'm wearing this blue njeti. I'm evoking the spirit of umoya okupolisa obuprofeti manzi. And I'm wearing this because I'm a prophet. Umkhulu is a prophet. Isipho sami sedlozi sobuprofeti sokwelapha sokuprofesisa sokusiza abantu sokuthandazela amanzi sobuthandazi sokusiza abantu ngendlela yokuprofesiza ukuthandazela amanzi kunikeza abantu noma ngisebenzisa imithi. Khona abantu abangadingi imithi, khona abantu nje badinga ukuthi ubanikeze holy ash nje bese umnikeza mhlawumbe ilibhayi limsize bese lo muntu udinga uhlali. Akadingi into eziningi ngoba idlozi lakhe specifically prescribed for you to give that. So hence I'm saying, do we have on-off days where we choose not to wear Amabhayi? Can we choose not to wear them? What gives us the permission? Do we have days where we decide that I say right? Yeah, we can wear our own clothes alone and not wear any bhayi. Or ubuhlali, can we do that? Can we put on buhlali on off on our bodies? Do we want to connect with our ancestors on some days? Do you want to do this as a part-time or not? Because ancestors would look at it like that. When I look at it like that, abogogo can never allow me ukuthi angiphume endlini ngagqokile libhayi. Noma ngizogqoka ibhayi elilodwa, but they will never allow me ukuthi angiphume endlini ngagqokanga libhayi. Doesn't matter ukuthi ngiyakuphi ngiya endaweni enjani. 1 or 2 Amabhayi I'm always wearing. Especially 2, because I've got a lot of ancestors, so I need to cover at least some of them. No man cover bonke, but I need to make sure that I'm representing some of them with Amabhayi longs or go. So if I choose not to wear Amabhayi, it means I am choosing to do this part-time, which will repulse them and make them very angry. They will be very, very agitated, irritated. I don't know what they will do afterwards. So we must realize that it cannot be an on and off relationship, on and off behavior. I can't choose ukuthi ngigqoke amabhayi wami whenever. Some of the videos I did, I'm not wearing amabhayi on my shoulders, but I'm all the time wearing one on my body, whether on my waist, but I'm always wearing one ibhayi, and I'm always wearing ubuhlali. There is never a time when even though I don't wear all of them at times, but I'm always wearing them. So I want to reiterate and mention the fact that, look, even if you feel like you don't want to wear them, you don't know how your ancestors feels. Afterwards, you feel so miserable when you remove them. So make sure that even if you are you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your ancestors, because your behavior would dictate for them to say, look, if you're not able to do this, they will stay away from you. If I choose ukuthi ngiqashise luhlalo bami ngibukhiphe because abanye bathi hayi ubuhlalo bami bunebhathini, hayi ngizokwazi ukuthi ngishawe umoya kancane ngizokubona. Okay, whatever that you do, know that it has consequences. There are consequences dire. Sometimes ancestors can just choose to make you very sick. Either they can make your body stiff, bayenze ukuthi inyawo zakho zibe buhlungu, ikhanda lakho libe buhlungu, umzimba wakho uqine, uhluleke nokulala. So we don't know what your ancestors can do to you, but you will feel it later. If you continue to do it, they will make you very sick. Mina ngikhumbula nje ngicala ukuthwasa. There was a time where I would just ngingenayo that confidence. I did not have the confidence ngisaba abantu. Yeah, ngisaba ukuthi abantu bazothini. And then I removed my beads on my legs, and on the legs I can't remove them and put them back. I need to cut them with a scissor because they were tied on my ankles. Emva kwaloko I became very sick, ngathi ngishiswa umlilo, kade ngothela umlilo, ngibukeka ngathi kade ngihlele emlilweni. For 2 weeks my legs were red and itchy, very painful. If ngifaka inyawo zami emanzini, I would be struggling. I had to massage my legs and ngicobisa omunye umuti, angeke kusho ngeligama ukuthi ngiphole. And I didn't even know that ngiyashawa. Kanti ngishayekile idlozi la ngishaya ukuthi wena ufuna ukwenza izinto ngesikhathi sakho. Yes, sokubonisa. My legs were painful. They were red and it was very painful, especially when I was putting my legs ebhavini mengigeza ekuseni ngihlala. They were very painful. So I just want to say to abantu basekhaya abogogo nabomkhulu ukuthi ibhaya ukwazi ukuthi uchoose uqoke noma yinini whenever you like. It's not an on-off relationship, on and off thing that you can choose to do when you feel like they will punish you very much, and they won't even tell you. You won't even know ukuthi ukugula kwakho kumayelana nale behavior. It will be an instant thing where wena uvuka ekuseni your legs are sore, and bathanda ukuphathisa abantu inyawo amadlozi. Your legs will be very painful, or your hands. You feel like une stroke, you feel like your legs are numb. Bese ucanga ukuthi wena uthakathiwe, mhlambe kwathatha inyawo lakho ladla thakatha. Yeah, wena ufakelwe isifula or isikhafulo ngesizulu. So it must be known clearly that look, what the decision that you take, you are entitled to it. However, we don't know what they want. If they want you to wear Amabhayi, they never said you're gonna have it off day. If they tell you don't put it, they will tell you don't put it on. Don't put lelo bhayi. Hence, you're able to know which bhayi to choose. You're able to know which bhayi to choose. Libhayi ukuthi le athi namhlanje uqoke. Like I was wearing the injettis only today. I was wearing yellow, red, and the blue only. So if I'm able to know which Amabhayi to choose, bese mina ngidecide ukuthi cha namhlanje khona ngithole off. Ubani uthe angimele ngithole off. I can't do that because I don't know ukuthi umnikazi walesi sipho uzosizwa kanjani. Ngiyamcasula, angimhloniphi. Mangitshengisa ukungamhloniphi or ngitshengisa ukungabahloniphi ngoba baningi, kusho ukuthi ngisenkingeni, and I must show my humbleness to them and respect and appreciation ukuthi nganikezwe isipho ngaphiwa. Kumele ngihloniphe amadlozi, ngihloniphe ukuthi ukhona umsebenzi onguphi ukuthi angisiza abantu. Uqoka Amabhayi akusiyona into yami mina ngedwa. Idlozi lifuna ukuthi asiqoka Amabhayi so that sikhanyisele lona nabanye abantu mebebona estradeni bathi gogo ngicela ukuthi ungisize, uhlala kuphi, ngifuna ukuza lapho kuwena. We don't know ukuthi amadlozi azothumela abantu njani kuthina, through Facebook, through YouTube, through estradweni mohamba esitolo. They will bring people to you, and ayikho enye indlela yokuthi idlozi liku-identify without ibhayi lakho, because abantu bafuna ukukubona uqoka Amabhayi. Awenzeli bona, wenzela idlozi lakho, wenzela ukuthi isipho sakho sikhanye, ukuthi ube nayo relationship enhle nedlozi lakho. Because there are some of the small things that we do siyabantu singazi ukuthi kanti we are offending our ancestors. So mina ngiyasho lento ngoba ngiyazi I went through something. Bese inyawo zami zivuvukile, zibuhlungu, zishisa, zivutha pe umlilo. So angifuna ukuthi kube khona umuntu enza izinto angazi ukuthi they are making a mistake. Look, you will feel it when you are doing something wrong. I can't tell you what to do. I definitely cannot. I can only talk about my own experience, what I went through. But my question was, siyakwazi yini ukuthi sibe ne on-off day ukuthi hey namhlanje khona I'm taking off. From what? Taking off from wearing Amabhayi? I can't do that. Because do I know if ancestors want me to take it off? If you wena uyakwazi ukuthi la usebenza khona awukwazi ukuthi uqoka Amabhayi, that's another question for another day. And obviously each case has its own merit, and your situation will not be the same as mine. And I'm sure uyakwazi ukuthi ukhulume nedlozi lakho, umtshele ugogo wakho nomkhulu ukuthi gogo bengicela ukuthi lento siyenze kanje kanje. So if you choose ukuthi wena you don't want to wear any of them, ask them if you khulekile ukuthi you must leave them. aside, and then you can only wear them when you are closed in the room. Because amadlozi wethu ukuthi sigqoke amabhayi nobuhlali sikhanyisela isipho sidonsa amadlozi isondelisa amadlozi. Sikhanyisela abanye abantu ukuthi abafike kuthina bazocela usizo. So if I'm ashamed to wear my beads and amabhayi, ngiyeke one singasachubeki ngalo bizo lami ngoba nginamahloni mese ngiphiwe isipho kusho ukuthi mina ngizosifakela ama-terms and conditions wami and engazi ukuthi umnikazi uzophatheka kanjani. So I must just be careful and show respect kulo muntu onginike isipho or kulabantu ngoba angazi ukuthi mengibacasulile maybe sebecasukile bazobuka kanjani bazoyenza, because ancestors banayo lento ukuthi mebesicasukile i-punishment yabo iba very very bad, or they will just ignore you and keep quiet, because sometimes they'll just be very angry and not respond to you. Hence they're able to punish people and bakwenza ukuthi uhlanye when you've done something wrong. So it is just good to know, because we can't wear amabhayi like we're going to a party occasionally, like I'm going to umqimbi or umshado, or I can't do that. Yeah, if other people do that, we don't know your situation where I mean, I cannot compare myself, and I don't compare myself to nobody, because mina ngaphiwe isipho ngingedwa. Yebo, and amadlozi amaningi, they control what I do, what they like I will not do, and I will not disrespect them. And I ask questions all the time. Gogo, is it okay? Mkhulu, kuyavumeka yini manzini? Ngiyakwazi ukwenza into eso katsheni. I ask them manzini, I ask katsheni. I ask them ukuthi mkhize ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngenze into so if abavume abaphendula kusho ukuthi they are not in agreement nesifiso sami nesicelo sami, and I cannot ask ridiculous things ezidom ngifuna ukuthi mina ngijabulisa abantu ngithi hayi namhlanje gogo kuyakwazi ukuthi ngiliyekelani ngoba the reasons bathi angiqoka amabhayi aso, they know ukuthi khona into isimo sedlozi ikhona into elungiswayo ekhanyiswayo. There is a reason. They don't say anything. They will tell you afterwards ukuthi look besifuna ukuthi uqoke ilibhayi elisongoba. They only say afterwards. So if we keep on questioning and want to take our own decisions ukuthi thina sifuna ukwenza senze izinto ngama on off singekho consistent kule zinto zenza, we don't know if our ancestors will be consistent in bringing people, in helping us, healing people, ukusinikeza imithi strong, because you have to keep on reinventing yourself. Amadlozi will always give you new ideas. And bazokutshengisa amabhayi amasha, bazokutshengisa imithi emisha ukuthi usiza abantu kanjani, izinto zibe lula and abantu basheshe ba-recover from whatever ekade imphethe umuntu. So if ungahloniphi idlozi, you don't know ukuthi what was the next step of graduation or mhlambe because we graduate khona ilevel sikhona isigaba sedlozi la bakushiya khona. Every time bakubeka lapho bese bayakudlulisa bakubeke kwenye ilevel njalo. But if you don't listen, you don't graduate from that level to the next, ngoba kumele wonke umuntu abone ukukhula okwedlozi nomsebenzi wedlozi ngendlela osiza abantu ngayo. Bazokhulisa kakhulu bakufundisa izinto eziningi nawe ukwazi ukuthi udlulisele lo lwazi lwakho kubanye abantu, because especially uma uthwasisa abantu kumele ube obedient a lot, because if awukwazi ukuthi ulalele idlozi lakho, you won't be able to progress in terms of ukusiza abantu, training people and doing more. But when you listen and obey and be humble towards your ancestors, bayenza ukuthi umsebenzi wakho ube lula kakhulu, impilo yakho ibe lula, kube kahle nje, izinto zihambe kahle. Asithokozeni akwande. Inkosi ibusise.